Hello, how are you? Happy Mindfulness Day to you. Thank you so much for all the responses you have given to my earlier podcasts and a request by one of you who's a coach, who's going through a coach training program, says that how can I be ready before a coaching session? What should I do so that I fully am present for the conversation? So here are some tips for that. One of the tip is this. Many coaches try out different things. I will share what I do. So this is called centering exercise, and you can take some of these apparatus to get yourself fully present. You have one apparatus which you are carrying always with you, that is your breathing. You're constantly breathing, so you breathe in and breathe out. If you do it consciously for 10 times, so breathe in, hold, and breathe out. You can do a particular counting, which is count with 6, hold for 4, release fully. Do it 10 times and you will see you feel much more centered. How it helps is this prefrontal cortex of ours, it gets oxygen. Where it is the thinking power, it brings you back to the present moment. So you send oxygen to it and your brain calms down. So you are fully present there. This is something which I always practice. So before getting into any meeting, any conversation, I will do this breathing exercise for myself. Many people ask, how do you, if you're having a session before or a meeting before and you're getting into a session, does those ideas or conversation does not it flow in your mind? It does, but with conscious practice, you can let it be there. Leave it outside and then come to your session. And I often imagine that I have drawers in my mind. And when I am meeting one of my clients, I open that drawer for him. And immediately I remember all the details about that client. It's a mental exercise I've been doing. And I immediately reach out, and I often, my clients actually ask me, how do you remember all these details? But I think it is through conscious practice that I'm able to bring that in. So the steps which I follow is I breathe when I'm getting into a session. I will take at least 10 or 15 minutes break before I get into any session. So I will breathe, do my breathing exercise, or I will do this exercise which I just saw, which you just saw right now. And the sound is very soothing, so it really helps you to calm down. And the process of making sure that the right sound comes in. If I'm really stressed after a session, I will do this. Else, I will do my breathing exercises. And then I will sit there and almost like opening the drawer for my client, I will be ready for the client to wait for them. These three things is something which I regularly practice and I get myself ready for it. The follow-up question, I think, on this, especially as a coach, we could have a bad day. How do we handle that? This was a question. So if you're having a bad day and a really bad one, wherein you are not able to focus or concentrate, my suggestion to you is cancel your session. Don't go for it. Because if you're not fully present for your client, then you're not ready for the client. It's injustice and it's unethical to be present with the client when you cannot be fully present with the client. So it is okay to communicate to the client that you're not feeling okay and postpone your session. Of course, it cannot happen regularly and all that. Then you have to check what is happening. Then you need to take a long break as well. So if it is really bad day. But over a period of time, if you consciously practice that what I'm getting into a session and I'm leaving things away. So another mindful practice is, for example, this is my pain which I'm going through. Something has happened. and I'm holding it for some time. How long can you hold it? Even if it's a light cup, how long can you hold it? 5 minutes? 10 minutes? After 15 minutes, your hand will start paining. Similarly, when you're holding any thought in your mind, it is also creating pain. If it is paining, for example, this cup I'm taking, if I keep it here, I'm feeling my muscles are getting relaxed. After some time, I can take it again. So similarly, the thoughts, if you consciously bring them up, out from your mind and keep it for some time, focus on something else, and then take that thought. When you know that this thought is something which is very important, I will work on that. This is a conscious practice. Once you start doing it over a period of time through practice, you will be a master at it. So the thoughts which is troubling you, bothering you, you can keep it sometime, do certain other task, then get into your session, get ready for it. You will not even think about that thought. Later on, you can always pick it up, think about it, think about what is the solution, and then keep it. So this way, you, even if you are having a bad day, over a period of time, when you are getting into a session, you are into the session, and it will not be a problem over a period of time. So I hope I was able to respond to your question. So in summary, if you're having a bad day, or if you're getting from one meeting to other, how can I get ready for my coaching session? The steps is either take breathing, do the breathing exercise, which is a centering, or if it is not working, do some apparatus check, which is like, really mindful exercise. If it is something which you can take your mind off, do that. Like the one example, keep the thought away for some time and focus. And the fourth is, if you feel it is really bad and you are not able to cope up, cancel your session for the next week. Your client will understand, and it is ethical to do it. So I hope you have a great coaching session. Hope this was useful. Have a great rest of the day and happy coaching.